Hey guys, in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to introduce the crate command whether your new puppy or your dog in general. Burley, crate. So first thing you're gonna do is get yourself a crate. I'm using the Impact crate here. Then what we're gonna be doing is using some sort of motivation to get him into the crate. So I've been feeding him in his crate every single meal 3 times a day. For the first couple days, I've had him for less than a week. So I'm gonna get my treat pouch. I have the No Bad Dog treat pouch here. I'm gonna put it into my treat pouch. We're gonna get started. So first thing you're gonna do is mark the crate. So what we're gonna do, Burley, crate. Yes, good crate. So in the beginning stages, it's gonna be that simple. Literally saying the word crate, throwing the food in there at the same exact time. He goes in there, he searches for the food. So then we're gonna be paying him here. Good crate. Now the objective throughout this process is for him to get comfortable with the crate. The crate is a safe place for your dog to be. Let's say you wanna go take a shower without him chewing on your slippers. Let's say you're talking on the phone and you don't wanna watch him because he's gonna pee and rip something up. The crate is just a safe place for him to be. And in the beginning, it's gonna be kind of scary for him because he hasn't been isolated like that ever. So all we're doing right now is we're associating the crate with lots of positive reinforcement and food so he gets comfortable. So he's eating 3 meals right now. So when you get your meal out, tell him to go to his crate and pay him like you would in the treats that we talked about earlier. Burley, crate. Crate. You just have to be patient. Yes, good crate. Good crate. Yeah? Yeah, he's eating. That's what you want to do first week. Now, second week, you want to start conditioning the door being shut, which is going to be the hard part for the dog. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut it. We're going to wait. He's probably going to cry, but we're going to wait, let's say 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, good crate. And then you reward the dog. So what you don't want to do is literally put the dog in there for the very first time, go to the store, walk away, leave the dog in there for half an hour, because then he's gonna view it likely as punishment and he's gonna know, hey, every time I'm in here for half an hour or more. So it's not gonna be a good thing for them. They have to get comfortable with it. So we're gonna shut this again. One thing I'll say too, so now we're gonna time it, let's say another 10 seconds on the clock, 20 seconds, whatever. So one thing I will say too is he's hungry. So make sure that you guys, when you're doing this, that your puppy is hungry, because the more hungry they are, the more motivated they are, the more focused they are on the food. So that first whine, barking, all normal, scraping. Good. Yes, good Burley, good crate, good. Now remember guys, the dog is not gonna like this just because they wanna be on the outside and he's not getting paid. So he's whining for many reasons. He's whining because he's never been in a crate with the door shut for longer than 5 seconds. Also, he wants to get paid and now he's frustrated he's not getting paid. He's away from me. So there's a lot of reasons. It's not just the crate. So don't just think, oh, my dog's nervous and he's scared, I gotta get him out of the crate. Trust me, I've had clients throughout the years that dogs have died very tragically because they weren't crate trained. So we leave them out, they get into pills, they get into chocolate, they get into grapes, they get into literally a bag of food. I've had clients do that. Their dog eats an entire bag of food and then they have bloat and then they die before you get home. So I'm not trying to scare you guys. Everything that I'm trying to put out and everything I do with my good crate, everything that I do with my personal dogs is to make sure that they're safe and happy, period, right? So this is what we're doing. Good crate, little pieces of kibble. We're gonna shut the door again. I'm gonna actually get him into the back of the crate. Burley, crate. Good, so now he's gonna go search for that food. We're gonna shut the crate door again. So again, 10 seconds, whatever. So your goal is to build your duration, but it's also really helpful to do this while you're next to the dog. So there's the duration and there's gonna be the distance. So because I'm right here, it's easier for him. Silence, open it up and pay him. You wanna randomize your payment schedule as well, because that'll really help him understand like, oh, I'm just in the crate. Sometimes the door opens faster than others. You really wanna keep him on his toes. But the reality is if he starts to whine, it never opens. So the moment he stops whining, the moment he stops scraping and barking is the moment the door opens. So we're always paying him. So we're gonna put it out. So this is why I was telling you guys, let him search for food. Burley, boy. Good crate. Good crate. And just let him go in there by himself. Good. We're gonna shut it. Another 10 seconds. 1, 2, as I'm talking. So the crate, again, outside of safety, this is one of those things, like if you guys travel, this is a collapsible crate. I can fold this up into a little briefcase. So if you guys are traveling with your dog, if you're traveling with your puppy, and they're comfortable with it in here, they sleep in it every night at home, you can literally take their home on the road with you. So here's this whining. So we're gonna make sure you hold that out. Do not let the dog out. Don't talk to the dog. Don't reward the dog when they're whining. So we'll wait for this little section to go, and then we'll open it up and pay him when he stops whining. Yes, good, Burley, good. It's okay if they come out. But what I was gonna say is also when you're traveling, God forbid you got into an accident. You know, maybe you're a great driver, but other people aren't. And this is a safe place for him to be if that were to happen, if it's applicable. And I'll be honest, I'm a dog owner turned professional. Not every single time I get into a car or a vehicle or my dog's in the crate, but if I can, I will. Okay, so the next step is simply duration. So we're gonna put a timer on. I'm gonna set my time alarm for 2 minutes as he's in the crate, and I'm not gonna let him out. If he goes to the 2 minutes and he's not crying, he's gonna get let out. If he goes to 2 minutes and he's crying, I'm gonna wait for him to not cry to let him out. So let's start with 2 minutes. All right, so the 2 minutes up. We're not gonna let him out until he stops. Yes, good boy, Burley. Good. So took probably 2 extra minutes. Good crate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good crate, Burley. All right, so this is officially day 2 of crating, and what you guys are gonna see in this next video is important. So we went to the coffee shop, we put the Impact in the truck. He cried all the way there, and on the way back, watch. About an hour or so later, not a peep. And that's important with consistency. He's a baby, he's a puppy, everything is new to him. Just like my son, like when you put gloves on him, he wants to take them off. You put a hat on him, he wants to take it off. For some, you put shoes on him, he wants to take it off. Anything is new, and you just have to push through these things and be consistent, and it'll get better. But what you don't want to do with any dog, I don't care if they're big, strong, powerful breeds, or they're a Pomeranian that you live in Manhattan on a high rise. Don't let your dog manipulate you just because they're uncomfortable. So because you're stripping away their confidence, you're stripping away an opportunity for you to create a good relationship with your, hey, look at this. Excuse me. See, exactly. Give me that back. Take it right out of his mouth. No. So, ow. It's ow. Leave it. It's important for you guys to not give in to your dog just because you feel bad. I mean, we all feel bad. You know, we're human beings, right? Here, Burley, crate. But we just have to make sure that they know all they have to do is whine and cry and shake and paw at the crate long enough to get what they want. But if you just wait it out in the beginning, everything, trust me, I'm telling you guys from a place of somebody who does purely behavior modification for people who don't do these things in the beginning. So this is day 2. He's doing well in the crate in the car. Now we're just gonna leave him in the crate. And I just want you guys to see in real time. I don't know how he's gonna do. I'm not gonna cut this at all. I just wanna see if he cries, if he does cry, when he cries, how long it's gonna be. So we're gonna shut the crate door. We're gonna hold. So you guys remember yesterday we were getting away with, I think, 10 seconds, right? So just yesterday, again, it was immediately crying, immediately crying. Now, because we're consistent, we worked on it throughout the day. We worked on it for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. We're gonna open that, yes, good boy. So you guys see the pattern, you see the duration. I'm sorry that the lighting is a little bit weird and kind of hitting the windows different, but that's it. No, excuse me, these are my treats, not yours. So that's important. So that's really good. So we're on the right path. I'll follow up with you guys later this evening. All right, so the puppy's sleeping. So I have a idea. I'm gonna put him into the crate while he's sleeping and just hang out here, do some work on my phone just to get him acclimated to the crate. Maybe he'll sleep in there, which would be amazing. So he's sleeping here. So that was almost a full hour of a nap. So we're gonna do that a couple more times tomorrow and the next day, but keep you guys posted. All right, so we've been doing all the things we've been talking about in this video for the last 3 or 4 days, and his duration's getting better. He's staying in there overnight now without any accidents. So this correlates with potty training as well, which you guys can find that video here. So I just wanna show you, this is 4 days later. We have treats, he's already in his crate. We're gonna shut this. gonna see how he deals with it. So again, the beginning of the video, 3 or 4 days ago, he cried and cried and cried. Now when we go out for dinner, we go out for coffee, we go out to the gym, we run errands, we go into the facility, we throw him into the crate, or we put him in the crate into the car and we go, and this is how he responds. Imagine what this is gonna look like a week from now, and then a week from now, and then a week from now. He's gonna be 100%. Goes into his crate, curls around, takes a nap, I get him out, we walk and we play him. This is the reality. So we went from not being able to go in with losing our mind to going in there, whining and squeaking just a little bit in the first 30 seconds, and then we walk out, goes to sleep. It's perfect. Perfect. Hard to be perfect.